This video was requested via a viewer poll, and the results were the video title as of 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, July 30th, 2024. World War I was a destructive event in which the Austro-Hungarian Empire, Central and South European dominant power, collapsed, making way for independence and expansion of several states. One of these states was the Kingdom of Serbia, who seeked to unite the southern Slavs who resided in Austrian and Hungarian-controlled land in Bosnia, Croatia, and Slavonia. After the post-war dust had settled and the chaos of 1919 and 1920 was over, Serbia gained these lands, and they also united with Montenegro, which was a close Serbian ally, becoming the Kingdom of Yugoslavia. However, when Germany and Italy went ultranationalist and started rampaging around Europe, Yugoslavia refused to join them and was swiftly partitioned by Italy, Bulgaria, Germany, and Hungary. They later liberated themselves in 1944 in a fantastic event where I cannot explain here, but above there's a link to a video by the armchair historian, whom I highly recommend his video on. After World War II was over, Yugoslavia partook in the Eastern Bloc, but not in the Warsaw Pact, refusing to become a Russian puppet, but still employing communism as the lead form of government. But in 1991, the communist world took a massive hit, with many communist and socialist states declaring independence and kicking out the new regime, with one of these states being Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia would suffer a series of horrible independence wars all throughout the 90s, resulting in Bosnia, North Macedonia, Croatia, and Slovenia getting their independence by 2000, and Montenegro and Kosovo getting independence by 2008, though Kosovo is still highly debated. This left Serbia's empire shattered, and today they are a generally weak nation, being allied with only Russia and Belarus and hated by the Western world. But what if this was different? What if Serbia had won the Yugoslav wars in the 1990s and maintained the union of Southern Slavs? Today, we will explore this idea. A way we could sustain Yugoslavia is by having communism end in the nation after Tito, an ultra-communist dictator of Yugoslavia, died in 1980. During the 80s, both sides of the Cold War were getting tired, so they decided to improve relations and calm down. The people would realize the harmful effects of communism, actively decide to bring it down. Of course, many would be against this, but I do believe that the incentive to push people of Yugoslavia to adopt a democratic, capitalist government. The fact that Yugoslavia was also not a Soviet puppet through the Warsaw Pact could help, because the Soviet Union would do their best to end any rebellions like they did in our timeline with Hungary, Poland, Romania, and more if they were in the Warsaw Pact. This alone will not save Yugoslavia, because nationalism was also a huge reason behind the early 1990s revolutions in Slovenia, Croatia, and Bosnia. We can counter this is making Yugoslavia become a confederation, with each region of Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro, and Serbia each getting a say in government, with each region getting their own leader, laws, and likewise, alongside a central government that might not have as much power. This scenario, however, is simply preventing the Yugoslav wars, and that's not what the video is about. So, Serbia could win the Yugoslav wars by responding less harshly to the Croatian and Slovenian statehood rebellions by allowing them autonomy, which prevents Macedonia from rebelling. Maybe Bosnia could see the failure of Croatia and Slovenia in their independence war and just opt for autonomy as well, except for one factor, religion. Because of heavy Muslim Ottoman influence throughout 1451 through 1878, Bosnia became majority Muslim, and that could help Bosnians have a reason and motive to gain their independence from a largely Christian nation. Religious oppressions had been a wobbly thing in the past, with some succeeding, like post-Reconquista Iberia, and some failing, modern Europe, but debatable. I think Serbia loosening on Bosnian control, allowing them to practice Islam freely, funding the construction of mosques across the region, and allowing the spread of Islam throughout Yugoslavia. So, every box seemed to be checked out. If you have any more questions or additions, please leave it in the comments for me and others to see. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. I know this was another short video, but I've been really busy lately, and it's just hard to get kind of stuff out. Bye.